When I came to Long Beach looking for a place to retire outside of Los Angeles, more affordable for my husband and I, and I've been an activist for many, many, many years, and I've never really felt the activist vibe so strong as I do in Long Beach. Everybody's interconnected in their missions, and everybody's interconnected in caring for each other. So whether it be like with the Long Beach Grocery Co-op or the Long Beach Human Trafficking Task Force or public radio in Long Beach, everybody is supporting everybody because we all know that we're doing this local good for our city. We're standing in front of Sri Lanka, but we work with local artists too, but all of this is handcrafted from other parts of the world or from here. So I'm Teresa Baxter, and I would call myself the co-founder of Fair Trade Long Beach, which segued into the Fair Trade Long Beach Retail Collective, which is a brick and mortar that brings under one roof all of my friends doing the same kind of work, which we call fair trade. One of the basic tenets and one of the basic missions of fair trade, it's called a hand up and not a handout. Every time you spend money, you're casting a vote for the kind of world you want. So by shopping fair trade, you're wanting to make sure that people have happy jobs and happy lives. So that's what separates charity from fair trade, because it's life-changing. It's not a quick fix. Something in my mid-40s made me question if I'm doing something meaningful in the world. So fair trade essentially became my midlife epiphany, not crisis. So when I knew that we were going to be retiring in Long Beach, I started Fair Trade Long Beach as a Facebook page. And then it grew into our Instagram, and it grew into marketplaces where people wanted us to be there with them in certain areas of Long Beach. And this thing of a storefront opening and us all getting on board together for that vision, yeah, that happened 2 years ago. So as a collective, I do say that I have 25 of my friends under one roof. When you buy something here, when you buy fair trade, there's no buyer's remorse. So I remember the first time I bought earrings from 10,000 Villages, and I put them on, and I said, oh my God, I might have fed a family of 4 for a week. I can walk you through the store, and you can take a trip around the world from Ecuador, Sri Lanka, India. That's what makes us so successful, because I'm passionate about every single section in the store. So I can tell you the impact that you're making when you purchase a face mask. So you're working with the Calderon family, and we've been working with them for decades. And so it's helped them send their kids to school. Or, you know, even when I talk about Eldana and the work that she does with the women in Kenya, I mean, these women will tell you before they were given this opportunity to sell their handcrafted masterpieces of work here in our store and appreciated for what they do, they will tell you that they were prostitutes or they sold illegal liquor, whatever it is, to feed their kids. And the story that I take behind the women there is at one point they were shunned by their communities, and now when they walk down the street, it's like, oh, there go the business women. Wow, that was a little bit of darkness on our journey. To know that we signed our lease like 2 weeks before the pandemic shut down business was kind of shocking and unbelievable. What was not determined at that time of how long it would last. If it wasn't a collective model, I don't know if we would have survived. And everybody stayed on board, and everybody continued to pay the rent. We didn't defer anything. We kept up with all of our bills. We kept up with all of our taxes. Our loyal customers would order from us to ship things to them. I mean, they kept us floating. But, you know, if 30 days go by, 45 days go by when you're closed, and you see the bank account dwindling, and are you going to make it? We have what's called Second Saturdays in the village here, and they give us the sidewalks every second Saturday of the month So we did that as a practice run to see if we can do things safely outside. We've been told so many times, thanks for making us feel normal in these times. And in all actuality, if I'm going to talk about a time of darkness, there's a time of light now, because we were one of the first businesses that were able to open. And I've heard so many times that you're the first store that we came to. Like, I haven't been shopping except for grocery shopping, and now I feel safe at your store. So, but we're learning, you know, there's a happy medium. How can we bring lightness to it? How can we bring hope? How can we carry each other on each other's shoulders? And how can we get through this together? And we're getting through it together. There's a safe way to do business, and I feel like we've demonstrated that. From darkness to light, we're thriving in this uncertain time.